Good day, ladies and gents. Welcome to BK Mathematics, where we are making you imagineers. Now, after completing implicit function, let us look at the last subtopic on it, that is differentiation on proofs, using all the methods. Here, this subtopic, we are coming to use all the methods that we have treated. Remember, we have treated the product rule, power rule, and differentiation of sum and difference, differentiation on quotient rule, product rule, chain rule, implicit function. That is, we are coming to use all those rules that we have learned on this subtopic. We make sure we use them whenever we have to prove any of the equation that we are given. That's why we say in this case you can see a particular equation, then they will ask you to show that it is equal to each other. There comes the use of all the rules to arrive at your conclusion. Okay, let's get on to the example 1 and see. Example 1 says if y is equals 5 upon 1 minus x squared raised to the power 3, show that 1 minus x squared divided upon dx, it is equal to 6xy. It means if we solve this particular equation, it must be equals 1 minus x squared divided upon dx equals 6xy. Okay, now we start. We say solution. Now since we are given y is equals 5 upon 1 minus x squared raised to the power 3. Now to show that it is equal, with this, let's solve one at a time. Cross multiply. Then if you multiply this one, you have y multiplied by 1 minus x squared raised to the power 3, then becomes 5. That's the first step that I have to take. Now if you look at this, you will see that this is product rule. You will apply product rule here, and at the same time this is chain rule also. It means you have to use two rules here for you to arrive at your answer. If you want to arrive at this, you make sure you use two rules, that is product rule and chain rule. Now the first step, let's hold y constant, then we differentiate this one. We hold y constant. Now let's hold y constant, we differentiate this bracket, then differentiating this one, automatically we have, since this is product rule, we say this is 3, then differentiating what is inside giving minus 2x, then after which we make sure we write everything here also. That is, we write 1 minus x squared, then we subtract this power by 2. That is exactly what we did. Now we hold y constant, we differentiate this bracket. Then the next step, we say plus, let us hold y constant, let us hold this bracket constant, that is 1 minus x raised to the power 2 raised to the power 3. We hold it constant, then we differentiate y. Then differentiating this y giving you the y upon dx. Then everything becomes, differentiating a constant, it is 0. Then if you have any question to ask, you can do it in the comment section. Then we move, let us multiply y times 3 multiplied by minus 2x giving you minus 6xy into 1 minus x squared raised to the power 2. Then we have plus 1 minus x squared raised to the power 3 dy upon dx becomes 0. Then what are we to do here? We know this is moving to this point. Automatically we have 1 minus x squared raised to the power 3 dy upon dx. This becomes, when this one is moving, you are going to have 6xy into 1 minus x squared raised to the power 2. Now the next step, what are we to do here? We divide both side by, let's divide both side by 1 minus x squared raised to the power 2. We divide both side by 1 minus x squared raised to the power 2. Now this cancels this. Then let's write what remains and see. Now we have 1 minus x squared raised to the power 3 divided by 1 minus x squared raised to the power 2. Now we have dy. Now we have dy upon dx becomes, this is 6xy. Then if you look at this, we applied division law of indices, just like if you have a raised to the power 3 divided by a raised to the power 2, then applying division law of indices becomes a raised to the power, we take one base and subtract the powers, we say 3 minus 2. Then if you do, your answer becomes a raised to the power 1. A raised to the power 1 is just like a. Okay, so that is the same thing that we have to apply here. They're having the same base. If we are to subtract their powers, you're going to arrive at this one. Then this becomes 1 minus x raised to the power 2, we say dy upon dx. Then it is equal to 6xy as required. Therefore, this is what we are asked to show. If you look at the proof, it's stated as we have to show that this is equal to 1 minus x squared divided upon dx is equal to 6xy. That is exactly what we have at the end. This becomes 1 minus x squared divided upon dx equals 6xy respectively. So we have shown that the equation that we are given equals to this one. Thank you for watching. Make sure you share, comment, like for everybody to benefit. Hope to see you in the next proof on this.